Link's hitboxes. I don't know anything about this. I'm expecting a lot of like destroying just based on this one move forward air being like ridiculous. I just saw my 2GG video plays pro and I was like, oh god, the pop-offs. I was like, oh god, I can't imagine being the person that watched that. Feels bad. Oh well. Let's get into Link. And I'm starting this because I got fight T, so I gotta get ready for him. Yes, you can, Loris. So, first thing to note about Link. Hurtboxes match his body pretty accurately. Most characters have bubbles that's slightly bigger than their limbs and their body and their head. So, this is exactly what you'd expect. Generally, from what I noticed, a normal shape head is good because then, like, it's just a bubble around it. Could be a little bit smaller. But whatever. Nothing too interesting with his animations. Not getting anything interesting really until we see his actual attacks. Oh, guys, can you hear the music? Hopefully. So let's see. Dashing. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. So. Oh no, Lori, he's only got one free sub, Twitch Prime. Actually, yeah, so normal run. When he dashes, he like kind of leans forward, easy to hit him, crouches a little bit. Pretty much every other character's run / dash. His run though, actually, once he gets out of the dash, this is interesting. Because he ducks, sort of, and then he, like, I guess he lifts his head back up. So he doesn't lean as far forward as most characters do during their run. Rosalie and Luma have some basic footstool combos, like footstool down air, but nothing crazy. Nothing worth learning. Run break. Stops. Interesting. So one thing I'm noticing already is he doesn't really, I'm guessing this is because he has all the equipment on him plus the sword and the shield, that like he isn't as flexible. So like when he's doing these animations, he's not moving as much as some characters. Sub block. This is his double jump in the air, backwards, forwards. He looks like a DBZ character with this kind of. I like it. Actually, I feel like his Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time roll. This is like this looks just like Sheik. Jumping off the ground, backwards, forward. Yeah, he doesn't really move his body much. Squatting. Doesn't get too low to the ground with the squat. This he's just basically, not on his knees, but like almost on his knee. You know, he can't get that, like, low. Like, he's basically the height of, like, say, Mario, I'd imagine. Oh, that's his jump squat. Oops. I need to find his crouch. Damage fall, who cares? Normal fall. Normal fall, normal fall. What's up, Butter? I have not done Luigi's hitboxes yet, Butter. I will slowly but surely get to everyone's hitboxes. But right now I'm worrying about people I find in bracket. So like I go worry about T. Yeah. But eventually everyone. Oh, is your birthday? Happy birthday, Lock. Everyone chats happy birthday, Lock here. Por favor. Okay. Oh, so when he lands during, say, up the landing leg of up B, if he lands during free fall, he has this. See, even when he like hits the ground really fast, he doesn't crouch that low. Interesting. He lands on his knees and his hands. Like, he has some good form with that. Running off the stage. No, not a big deal, really. Landing leg, if he fast falls, and if he just regular falls. So basically, if he lands, or doing a slow fall, no difference, really. It might as well just be like he is the same animation as be standing. Yeah, fast fall is same as jump squat, it looks like. Okay, squat. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, when he squats. Actually, yeah, same thing as like fast fall and stuff. Very, basically doesn't get any crouching, I guess, I don't want to say height. He doesn't get much shorter. However, his shield covers everything but his head, which you can see here. Something very interesting there. When he stands up, one thing I noticed is he always has his shield in front of him. Like, not always, but as much as possible he has his shield in front of him. And this is just waiting with this crouch. You can see his shield kind of moves a little bit. So, like, it might move up by a pixel to save you, like a projectile comes to you, but probably doesn't matter. That's like a super situational thing. This is if you footstool someone, I think. Wait. Stop being stupid with this. Oh, I think this is if he gets footstooled. I think this is if he footstool someone backwards. Oh no, this is if he gets footstooled after the air pose animation, I think. This is footstool animation. This is the animation, I think, as he's being... I'm not sure. Footstool animations don't really do much, though. Okay. This is where it starts getting interesting. Air dodge. Huh. Oh, so there's 2 shields in him. That's just because a lot of characters have multiple shields and swords in them for animation purposes, but they're hidden except during specific animations. So you can see like an extra shield here, extra sword. Doesn't really matter though. I think that's interesting is his air dodge animation is a little bit tricky because you'd expect it to be vulnerable starting, I think, this frame when he moves his sword away, but actually it starts being vulnerable a little bit before he moves his sword and like has a noticeable change in animation. It's kind of interesting. Also makes a full turnaround. Never realized that. If you're looking at it from the other way, yeah, same thing. He's vulnerable a little bit before he does like the later part of his animation. Like only a couple frames. But if you're like going for very specific timings, that might mess you up. Yo, sup ho night. Okay. Roll. Okay, so this is something with most characters. Oh, he's actually vulnerable before his roll finishes and he touches the ground. Sup, Scissor. Yeah, before his feet touches the ground, he's vulnerable. Interesting. So, once again, this example of the animation doesn't really match the data properly. IMO. No, lawyers, I'm not joking. Boy, I don't know what jokes are. I'm all serious. That's super interesting though. And then he has quite a bit of vulnerability. Actually, not really. Look. Wow, that's actually. Actually, no, that's not too great because that's such a noticeable animation. And if you still just try to time it so you hit him as his leg touches the ground, you still get him before he can do anything. That's the thing. A lot of his. If you're a little bit late to punish him based on looking at the animations, you'll be screwed. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, what about his forward roll? Probably be the same thing. Before his feet touches the ground, he's gonna be vulnerable. Oh wow! I hate his animations, like as visual indicators. I have Rosalie and Loomis hitboxes on YouTube, bro. I got that covered a while ago. Yeah, interesting. He goes not too far. But, once again, there's like no good visual indicator for when he's vulnerable. Because he touches the ground, he starts like moving on his back. And just mid like moving up back animation. Boom, vulnerable. Yeah, look. Huh. Really interesting. What about his spot dodge? Oh my god, even a spot dodge isn't like... I should have a YouTube command, Ho Knight. You know, Ho Knight, make a YouTube command for me then. Simple as that. Some types in exclamation point YouTube, just link it to my YouTube. Boom. You can make a Buzz York command. You can't make a goddamn YouTube command, Ho Knight. You a hoe. But yeah, spot dodge. Yeah, he's vulnerable again before, like, a good visual indicator for the animation. Huh. So I guess best visual you'd use is just when he's kind of like reeling forward. Then he's vulnerable. Sup thought. Okay, this is where the meat and potatoes comes in. This is where we have the turkey dinner. You know, we got the Coke and milk, we got the cheese and Pop-Tarts right here. Okay, so jab starts right in front of him. Wow, okay, this is a big hitbox on a sword. It's not, actually, no, it's a high hitbox, not big. But this allows him to hit crouching characters along with characters above him. Okay, so that's this. And then after, oh, so there's only one frame where it's there, and then it moves basically the Z-axis. And that's gone, okay, wow. So that's a pretty, not that great. Oh, you know what I should look at? It looks like he leans forward during the jab. Yeah, so he leans forward a bit. So essentially, oh, but his hand and his body is a hitbox. A low/mid-tier character with a well-designed hitbox? What? That's weird. Leans forward a bit, but not too much. Crouches a little bit when he's leaning forward, but not too much. Jab blocks? You mean their jab blocks, right, Thorolina? Jab 2. Once again, and it seems like the middle of the sword particularly has a really nice vertical hitbox. But his arm, kind of in front and lower, so it can hit character. So if someone's standing right in front of him, they might not get hit by this part. Like say Olimar's crouching here. But like if Olimar's crouching here, he'll get hit by it. That's interesting. Oh, you mean this part can jab block? That's cool. And then it goes into the Z-axis. So in exchange for pretty solid hitboxes on that, it only lasts one frame essentially. Jab 3, I'm assuming this goes. Oh, and this lingers for a few frames. Once again, refire. Yeah, he uses the length of his sword. And you can see during all his attacks, he extends his arm out. So, like, this is really good posture from Link. Like, look at this posture. Leans forward, then extends his arm out. Still leaning forward, still extending his arm out as much as possible while swinging the sword. Leans forward a bit, stab, presses his arm forward, and perfectly straight hitbox. Ooh, nice. I like it. Yet this goes over low-hitting moves and even mid-hitting moves. Look at this. Man takes the leap of faith. The leap of faith. This is actually... The distance he goes with this jump is basically the same distance he's going with his roll. Oh, whoa. Hitbox starts above him. And it's a strong hitbox, too. Thank you, ProBlaze. Yo, okay. Also, the hitbox is a little bit behind his sword, but that's not a big deal. Because it's a moving animation. And that's so behind his sword, but that's just because it's moving, so that makes sense. And once again, good pose. Look at this. Look, leaning forward, arm extended forward, sword as much distance as possible. Lingers for like 2 frames, not a big deal. Hell of a lot of leg, but that's a free up smash, it's blocked. As we all know. Once again, good posture here, look. He leans back and all the strength he can. And leans forward, arm forward as much as possible. The sword is big hitbox here. Once again, since he's moving forward with the sword swing. So it makes his hitboxes slightly bigger behind it. And of course his arm is a hitbox. Nice. And then it lingers there for a couple frames, not a really big deal. And it looks like it's a strong hitbox the entire time. Wow, okay. I'm just impressed with how they actually did his hitboxes justice. So far. Oh boy. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see. And of course it's worth noting that, like, since his sword is constantly arcing and stuff, he's covering his entire body. This is why he can't really challenge Link at all. Like most sword characters. Yeah, nice hitbox. And the bubbles around his sword are big though. That's the most important thing, I think. I'm surprised there's no hitbox in the tip of his sword. It's a little bit deceiving. But yeah, if you're like in this area, you'll get hit by the side of the sword pretty easily. And once again, he's using his entire arm. Look. Look, this arm. Extend as far as possible around here. Boom. Even the end of the move, and then, yeah. And, you know, this is cool. When he up tilts, look at his posture here with his crouching. Because, like, it's like normally he stands. You know, he's standing. As soon as he up tilts, crouches. Because he's trying to anti-air, so he's using this as an actual anti-air with his body included. Oh, yo, thank you, Travis Machine, for subbing. I appreciate it, man. Welcome to Lunatic Fam. If you want to get in the sub Discord, ask me to, because I can hit you up with that plan. Okay. Nice. Good hitbox. Okay, need another song. Down tilt. Oh, this right here is the spike box. So, kind of above the down tilt, not the tip of the sword, like the middle of the sword. And I think this is an aerial only spike box, if I remember correctly. Okay, Travis, let me send you the link. I would ask you sync your Discord and your Twitch, just because that's good to do, but yeah, I got you. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so down tilt. Once again, he extends his arm out really far. It doesn't rate 2 frame, it doesn't hit low at all. Unless it goes farther now. Okay, so yeah. If this 2 framed, this would be really nice. I mean, yeah, if it's 2 framed. But since it doesn't go low, you basically have to kind of mess up your recovery and get someone with it. Even that's like the tip of the move. So, unfortunate. Still goes really far. Since Link is crouching during, he can get below some moves. Although since he's not covering his body because he's hitting his sword downwards, it's very easy to challenge him by just being like mid-height and throwing an aerial out. Or even if say like a long-range forward smash, like a Rosa forward smash, I could easily do like jab 1-2, put Luma here, and while Luma's here, he's down tilting below it, forward smash and beat him. And I'm sure a lot of characters can do things like that. I'm sure something like Zero Suit, Neutral B can just punish this free. Yeah, okay, so this is... I'm not entirely sure what the use of this move actually is. In terms of, like... In terms of raw, you're trying to hit someone in neutral. What's going to be better? This move or forward tilt? Probably forward tilt, or even jab. You'd use this move for either hitting a really short character, or if you're sure you can get the hit, and so instead of going for the weak jab forward tilt punish, you go for the strong, but not like super committal down tilt into fair punish. Oh, you can hit ledge hang, but that's expected. Okay. Yeah. Yep. If it's DI in, I think it combos in the up air, correct? I know that's empty. It is safe on shield, but I think... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't space forward tilt and jab pretty much safe on shield as well? I think forward tilt's a bit more laggy, but in terms of hitbox coverage, it completely trumps down tilt. Let's see, this is just the charge for forward smash. Oh, this is the forward smash. This is after the charge. So he gets really low. Leans forward. Look, takes a giant step forward. Good posture. Big Timber. Ask, I don't have a tutorial. Maybe ask Ruben, for help on Twitter. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. You know what? I should make a Smash Forge tutorial. Maybe I'll do it when I have more free time. But yeah, you know, his arms, nice hitbox. Nice hitbox once again. He goes pretty far with it. And look, one thing that's interesting is it doesn't cover high. The hitbox starts here. So if you're like here, it won't hit you. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm actually surprised because it looks like here he's like going whoosh. So that's that. Only lingers for frame. That's the weakness of most of his moves. They don't linger. So like good air dodges or spot dodges should get through them pretty easily. Oops. And the second part, forward smash. So after that, another huge step forward. So he's getting a lot of range in this. There's also a lot of time between them. So at least 12 frames between hitboxes, probably more. Basically, entire body's a hitbox. Goes really far. You could easily crouch on the... Wait, really? Oh. You could go above it, of course, but you could also crouch under it. Because it's sort of swinging. Even though it looks like it's swinging from the bottom, it's actually swinging from the side. That's super interesting. I thought it was always swinging up from the bottom. Oh, wow. So yeah, like say, once again, Olimar crouching. I would use Olimar crouching as an example of shorties. That would be perfect. Oh, thank you so much to Thoroughly for the resub. 26 months in a row.
Upgrade, baby.
26 months in a row. Let's go. Oh, tier 2. Holy shit, my boy. You are the best. Yeah, look at this. And that one's going really far. He's leaning forward, arm forward. This is why you can't challenge Link's shit. Wow, I'm just thinking, this character had better frame data by like a small margin, he'd be ridiculous. In theory, the point where you can't input the second swing cannot be reacted for FF. I could see it Razor Sharp. Yeah, that makes sense. Or like if you try reacting to a second hit, you might be a little bit too slow in your reactions when you factor in input lag and move startup and stuff. Nah, Black Knight. Bro. You know I don't pay for dinner. Come on, I'm not that type of man. Yeah, okay, up smash now. So, once again, he kind of crouches. Yep, crouches a little bit. But then he stands up. I guess because he uses too much force. But it also makes up smash hit a bit higher than up tilt. Starts next to him, of course. And it scoops to the side of him. So if you're a short character and you're fine. But if you're a tall character, such as Cloud or Rosa, this will catch you. So, against tall characters, this has a lot of effective range to this. Not a lot, but some effective range to the side. Then it's really high up. And then to the side. And even if you're a mid-height character, this part will hit you. Rosa can SAI out of up smash. Interesting, I didn't know that. I'm assuming it's up and away if I'm hitting like the corners. Or if I'm hitting near, I'm like here, I do down and in. That's part 1. Part 2. ZBKey, why young ETH give me some tips, bro? I mean, I name search myself in the link Discord. I know half y'all hate my ass. But damn, bro, you don't gotta be so violent. Man, y'all hate my ass. Y'all lucky I even put this information up for you guys. Part 2. So yeah, once again, hits to the sides, then above him, behind him. Nah, ZP, sure. Yes, part 2, and then... Now this is interesting, I'm noticing. Each hit is perpetually smaller. Because now this one, Well, first his body's hitbox. Oh, so if you SDI down and in, you get hit by the body, so it has to be up and away. Which might kind of screw you over if you don't fall out, and then you just higher up in the move. Where if, like, let's say Link hits you and you're here. If you try to stand down here and you don't do it, at least you're getting hit from here for the fall hit and being knocked up from here, as opposed to from here. Now, if you try to stand up this way, and you don't escape, and now you're here, you have all this extra distance before you take the knockback, meaning you die earlier. Meaning SDI up and away is only worth doing if you're sure you can do it. Or you need to do it to survive, because you will get killed for sure. But yeah. So 3 smaller hitbox. Yeah, doesn't scoop as far. Still the same height. But now we just go through this again quickly. Yeah, and you can even see it. Big, smaller, smallest. Watch once again. Big, smaller, smallest. So weird. Team might go Corrin. Ooh, please give me Corrin. I don't mind that matchup. Unless I'm playing atrocious, like I was at SmashCon, that matchup is fine with me. So down smash. This is better for 2-frame slightly, but it doesn't seem like a great 2-frame move. Wait, what? The strongest hitbox is his hand? The strongest hitbox is his hand. Also, note the entire time his hand is a hurtbox, but since he has a sword covering it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so once again, basically same as down tilt, except instead of angling his sword down, he just crouches and his sword is sliding along the ground. Doesn't linger long though. First is best to hit, second is a tipper. Oh. And then, oh, I see, but however, wait, is the second hit weaker? Oh, it looks like it's weaker. That's weird, because most characters have a stronger second hit. Yeah, it's not really a tipper, but the stronger part of the second part of this move is the sword. Also, it looks like a 2-frame slight. Nah, it looks like the same for hitting below a ledge with the second part. Okay. Let's get good range. Once again, you have to be confident with this move, though. Oh, this can cover rolls, of course. Otherwise, you're just going to be missing out what could have been like an up smash or a forward smash. It's back air. His entire body, he has a crotch box, he has a chest box, he has a stomach box, he has a nipple box, he has an everything box. His foot is, jeez, actually this is a big, like, hitboxes. However, his feet are hurtboxes, so you can challenge this. So one of the very few moves you can challenge from Link. But it's made up for just by really thick hitboxes. Look how far this goes. That is really nice. It doesn't particularly have it doesn't shift him in a nice way. Actually, kind of, because his leg is... Actually, this is also interesting. Because during this, his leg is out when he has a hitbox, but the moment his hitbox is gone, he has good posture. He immediately pulls his leg back and says, nope, not leaving that there. Second kick, leans forward with his leg, huge hitbox there. As soon as hitbox is gone, boom. He's already pulling back his leg. A little bit slower in the second part. However, the animation, he can act out the animation starting here, so that's really quick. This doesn't even look like he should act yet. So wow. You can tell Sakurai made him to be like an experienced fighter and showcase just in his form. Okay. And even though it's a hurtbox for his legs, since there's so much range and it's bursty, you kind of have to like it's hard to actually hit that without making a hard read. You're not just gonna casually glance it. Forward air. This move was ridiculous when I looked that quickly. Oh! Oh! Fair 1 is +3 on shield, I'm assuming if it's fast fell. And fair 2 is +4. That makes sense. Oh, drop shield? Okay, so it's actually -4 and -3? Yeah, -4, -3 respectively with out shield options, which is still not enough to shield grab it. However, I don't think Link has any options that are fastest in frame 3, so Rosa could shield grab this if it's not spaced. Even when it's frame perfect. But yeah. Okay. Big hitbox, really nice. His body, everything. And just like everything else, he's not leaning forward with anything else that he doesn't need. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Both hits are forward at 24% combined. Yeah, that's unlikely to happen. That's like if you get caught by the close hit and you DIN, I think. Yo. Sup, CP Link test. Thanks for the bit, Kappa. But yeah, second hit. Once again, thick hitboxes. Really nice hitboxes. Wow. They gave Link so much love with his hitboxes. I'll bet. I actually get more than half of a sub Black Knight. Because even though I'm no longer with Renegades, I'm still like on their team for Twitch. So I get the bonus. Rose is one of the characters bombed to hit. Oh, I can see a Razor Shark. Because Rose is big and floaty. The up air. Once again, good posh, good everything. First of all, he tucks his body in. Actually, no, this isn't too great. You can hit from the side pretty easily, but it's such a big hitbox. You know what's impressive? Look how long he holds that there. And it's interesting that he moves slightly, like, he kind of spins in the air, which raises the hitbox. Because he's here. From here he goes, boom, 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 slightly raising the hitbox as he's moving in and essentially leaving a little bit less vulnerability with his legs here. Oh, that's not too much. And just since it's so big, you can't challenge this. I would imagine the only thing that can challenge this is a max space cloud down air. That's perfectly timed. Yep, Outlast air dodges. Although Link's poor air mobility makes it not as great in practice than it is on paper. If you give this to a character like Sheik though, oh, forget about it. This is probably... Thank you again, CP Link test for the bit. Yeah, this is actually... Okay. So imagine we gave this to Cloud instead of Cloud's current up air. I would argue Cloud would be a better character. This on paper might be at least a top 3 up air if you just took this move alone. Oh, thank you, X-Player.
Better than a 1-bit donation for head.
Thanks, X-Player, for the resub 2 months in a row. Let's go, my boy. Okay. And then this lingers for like 30 frames. And once again, he's not using his entire body to like extend forward, just his hands. He can't hit his hand. Okay. Down air. This move, I don't think it's... Okay, so Spike Box. Oh, sub Taboo. Answer your guys' question about subbing. Wait, what was the question? There's a lot of things happening at once. Oh, thank you, Link Test for the bits. Oh man, there's 3 things happening. But yeah, okay, so Spike Hitbox, way start of the move. Yeah, Loris, what was the question? I tried to miss it this time. Okay, so Spike Hitbox is actually... Oh, wow. So Spike Hitbox is the first, like, 8 frames. It's pretty small. Like, you're not challenging this unless you're ballsy and have a big up air. And then, when the actual Spike Box is gone, then the Hitbox becomes bigger. Oh! That explains why, like, it's right here with the Spike Box, but the down air box itself seems fine. Oh. Interesting. And then this hitbox, even though it gets weaker over time, it's the same exact size. I think this move isn't that great only because it's so committal, because look how long it lasts. Yeah, this lasts a good 80 frames before you can act. Hitbox is up to 63 frames, so like if someone's air dodging and you're just in them with air dodging, you're hitting them. But if it misses, it's just super committal. I mean, Lori's, if you want to do that, I would appreciate any subs, any support, but it's all up to you. Everything helps. If I can hit 175 subs, new emote slot. Okay, Nair. This is gonna be a godlike move. I already know it. Godlike move. Wow. Okay. This actually isn't as great hitbox-wise as I expected. But before I judge this too much, he actually shrinks his body. Yeah. Shrinks his body. What's interesting is behind him's hitbox too. So like, if you're below and even slightly behind him, you're getting smacked. Whose up air is better, Clouds or Rosa's Luma's? Rosa Luma's up air is better in a vacuum, but Clouds is better because his kit allows him to abuse it more than Rosa Luma can, which is crazy to think about. Like in a vacuum, Cloud's up air is like third best or fourth best. It's just the movement he has, combined with the options he has after forcing you to air dodge, is just like, oh. Plus the fact that he forces you in situations to get up aired for free. But yeah, so Nair, nice hitbox here. But here it's actually smaller than I expect. Actually, you know what it is? It looks small because he curls his body up like this. Actually, he's still going pretty far. He's still extending his foot forward. It just doesn't have the ridiculous, like, who thought of this telekinetic power his hitbox backer has. But it lingers. Strong hitboxes at the start, only at the tip. I'm ready for more kappas. Yeah, so strong hitboxes at the tip of the move for the start of it, and then as the strong hitbox disappears, it gets slightly smaller even. And then all the hitboxes are the same basically. I know it's pretty safe on block, and since it's fast and has nice hitboxes, it's just a good move. But it's just interesting to see the clash right here between, say, his sword aerials, which are like slower but have these really nice hitboxes, and then his limb aerials, which is like obviously faster but not nearly as nice of a hitbox. Oh my god, thanks so much for the bits, Mr. Cap. Your name's not Link Test, your name is Kappa Test. Actually, Kappa Fest. Appreciate it, man. Keep spamming those kappas. Man, Nair's nice. Back air landing lag, whatever. Oh wow. Okay. So remember how complimenting Link and having great posture? Well, right here. He cuts his head. Look at him. He's killing himself. Right here. The sword is just cutting through him like butter. Oh my god, thank you for the bits. Once again, dude, you're so awesome. Yo, he's just scalping himself. Link, he should be dead now, bruh. How are you just gonna walk it off? I guess this is why it takes so long to get up. What about down here? He just gets his sword second round. Oh my god, 61 frames. Oh, you missed down here. You're getting hard punished. Techni, what was your comment? Nair, yep, a bit of lag. Nothing crazy though. Once again, nice posture. Lands at both his feet. Doesn't take too long to get up. Okay, so this is supposed to be his bow, but this doesn't look good without the bow. What's up, Opie? Once again though, nice posture. Look at his body. Look at this. Straight arm. Okay? Right here, pulling back. Perfect, like, angle. Like, he has, like, very straight posture. Even with his elbow. Even his knees are like angled in a way that like supports this. He doesn't move his arm much. Let's go of it though. Moment, let's go of it. Back to his original posture. You can see the force. You can see so much power is put into this arrow shot with how his arm flies back. I don't have a Patreon, dude. B reversing with side B instead of neutral B saves 1 frame. What do you mean? This is him holding it. This is him holding it in the air. This is the end of the move. On the ground. I like you can see like his arm like struggling to pull it forward, like he's putting all this force in the bow. Yes, Techni Watch. Those characters and most in the game have good up airs. Other good characters anyway. This is side B. Once again, you can't see the side B, but it doesn't matter too much. This is when he catches it, I think. Or actually, yeah, I think that's when he catches it. Yeah, I think that's when he catches it again on the ground. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're having some fun time with this. Oh! Why did someone take his sword and perform mitosis on the sword? We're back on biology with this sub B. Jesus. Oh, that's just normal. Back to biology. Normal. Fucking... We are currently in school taking a biology class right now. Jesus Christ. It's mitosis. Regular hit. Mitosis again. Regular hit. Oh. And then all the cells from the mitosis combined to make one big cell. And then there's just this thing here. Right here. Just, that's it. It doesn't match the sword at all, but we don't care that much because it's pretty useful. And then the sword itself is big. You're not challenging this. Like, wow. Like if you just look at this, you're just trying to fight Link. You're not challenging this move. Oh no. And it goes in front of him. And interesting, slightly below him. So it goes in front, slightly below, in front again, slightly above. So it goes forward, down, forward, up, super up. Okay. And once again, you can see the force he's using with this by how he spins. And once again, even though he's spinning and going crazy, he only moves his body in necessary ways with extending his arm forward, keeping the rest of his body curled in. It's so nice looking. This man has finesse. Wow. If you're above him, you can challenge it easily, and if you're behind him, you can also challenge it pretty easily. That I think is super interesting, is how they really wanted this to be a frontal aerial assault move, but they didn't really want to have much utility behind him. Because like, you can get below that as well. I mean, I guess that hitbox is pretty nice. It's not even bad as a hitbox. It's just not as good. And like you can even see with like how he like has his arm, like he doesn't have it fully straightened out while going to the side or behind him. It's like coming from behind him at like an angle. Wow, okay. Really interesting. And that's air version. What about ground version? Okay, I don't think we're seeing mitosis here. Mitosis? No. It's in front, then low, then high, then low, then high, then low. No, then normal. Whatever. I'm fine with my Charlie's music fiction. That was actually good music. Okay. Although I wish they didn't use me popping off from Civil War. They should have used my pop-offs from Arm Saga. Those were a lot better. Or any other event. The last hit of grounded up B can lock, but that's never going to happen. No way. Interesting, so the strongest hitbox is actually at the start, which makes sense, but it's the way start of the move in front of him. Then slightly behind him, or behind him is slightly weaker. Then in front of him is weak, and then it's just all weak hitboxes. Wow, that's a really bad up B. Like if you know you can punish someone with up air shield, you can do that. But otherwise, that just seems not good. Although once again, it's worth noting, you know, his arm is straight the entire time, as straight as it can be, while curling up the rest of his body to not leave his limbs vulnerable. I don't think there's anything special with Bomb, really. Not really. Curls up his body a little bit to pull it out, but nothing crazy. Oh! Hi, Snake! Less coverage, but unless you hit with the first hit, it's not going to do that much knockback anyway. But yeah, a sub Snake. Look at... I love how clean this looks. This looks so clean. Like, look at how... You know, I'll look at it one more time. I just want to see how far this last hitbox goes, because this is absurd. That is so far. And now let's see, 60. 60? And this is normal speed. And now I just want you guys to stare at the posture he has with these hitboxes, how smooth it all is. Okay, I think 30 is too fast. Like, he just teleports. Actually. Like, look where he is right now. And just, he's here. Nope, here. It's like they skipped like 5 frames between each attack. But it makes it look really cool as a result. I like it. Me likey. Whoa, what? Oh, because he shoots the projectile, that's it. So that's just like, I guess hitbox in front of him, but not the projectile hitbox. That's a grounded one, doesn't make much of a difference. Fear? Wait, what? Wait, what's fear? Oh, yo, sup, you got more, Kappa Man? Yo. Nice. Wait, what is fear? Fear of donkey? Fear of donkey reverse? Fear of DX? Fear of DX reverse? Fear of girl? Fear of girl reverse? I'm guessing that was a mechanic that was in the game early on, but they got rid of or something? Because even in other characters' files, that's not a thing. No, don't tell me you can't see the full range of his grab. No. No, ETH. There's another animation for that. You can't see the full range of the grab. Look. That's a bit more accurate. No, I can't say it's accurate. Because there's no way it just goes that far. And there's no way it doesn't linger. But like, especially because of this, you know it goes way farther than shield. His grab is faster than Zero Suits? I didn't know that. Oh, I'm so upset I can't see it fully. I'm guessing the grappling hook, it must be considered a projectile. Well, not the grappling hook itself, but like the tip of it maybe? Part of it? I don't know. Oh, so that reminds me. I missed a move. Where is his Zaire? Because his Zaire wasn't in any of these files. Huh. Back throw, forward throw. So all his throws have hitboxes. They're kind of small, but don't matter much. Oh, it's not as long as Zero Suit. That makes sense. More speed, less range. The classic design decision in this game is always speed versus range. And then the broken characters are the characters with both. Not a surprise. And these are all just different things. Like him getting hit, thrown, whatever. Since he doesn't really shift his body too much, none of these are going to be too interesting. I always like to look at the rolls, though. So I was like, oh, Link's grab is frame 12. I didn't know that. That's actually faster than I expected by a decent margin. Also, gap attack, you know, to this very video, it's always the same conclusion. Invincible until both hitboxes are out, then he gets up. Once again, good posture, he gets up. After the second hitbox comes out, he's immediately standing up. You know, frame data wise doesn't matter. It's just animation wise and character wise works out well. Wall jump? Can you wall jump? Oh yeah, he can. I always forget. You never really see that used much because like he doesn't have the airspeed to make use of it. Get up attack and break shield. Yeah, actually most of them can. Get up attacks have a lot of shield damage for some reason. Oh, this is, ew. His camera hit looks ugly. I guess you'd look ugly too if you're being hit into a camera. He cannot wall jump? Wait, what? Wait. Wait. What? Hold on. Where was the wall jump then? That means they... I want to test... I always want to say test this. I want to see this for myself. They can't wall jump. But you know what that means? Oh, there might be a... No, because there's a different animation for a tech jump, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a different animation for that. Because I could swear I don't see that. Okay, maybe I'm just being dumb. I'm going to guess I'm being dumb then. I don't know. And that's it, really, for everything he has. When he grabs a ledge... Oh! When he tether grabs the ledge? Oh, I was when he just regular grabs the ledge. His head's actually kind of above... Wow. Well, it's also because he's grabbing from above it. Or maybe... Yeah, no, it's probably because he's grabbing from above it there. So, whatever. Like, all get-up attacks, he's vulnerable the moment his hitbox comes out. Pretty much. But it's a big hitbox going far in front of him, but not too far above him. Yeah, pretty much all get-up attacks are the same. Same with regular get-ups and jumps. I kind of like that, though, because it's one of those options I've been known to figure out, like, against every character what they do. His roll... Basically, as he touches his back, I'll say, is when he's vulnerable during the roll. Yeah, just as, like, he's landing on his back, he's vulnerable. Makes sense. Get-up rolls in this game just are garbage. They might as well not exist. Yep, ledge jump, like most characters. I should say most. Some characters are above the ledge pretty significantly before they're vulnerable, but most of them do like a handstand like this, or like some sort of jump squat animation like this. So yeah. And this is after he jumps. Just him spinning. Slipping. Okay, this looks silly. Look at it, look at him. Oh, it looks so great. Why isn't my music working? There we go. His slip animation is actually amazing. Oh my god. Get up attack. Boom. Boom. 1, 2. Okay, and that's it for his animations, basically. Sup, Muno? I love seeing these animations. This is when they're carrying a box and they're walking with it. I like how he swings like the bats and stuff like it's a sword. What stage is he bang in City? FD. Oh, links for more Kappas. Kappa link test. Yes. Yes, that is the name. The optimal name for you. I have not done DK yet. Screw attack, Dragoon. Yep, this is him riding the Dragoon. Really nothing left here is interesting. This is when he's holding things like a Fire Flower. And using it, of course. Okay. And there we go. That is Link's animations right here. All the ones that matter. Hitboxes, Hurtboxes, everything. Interesting thing about Link, like I said, besides just visually how there was obviously a lot of effort to make sure his animations represent the fact that he is a trained fighter. It also expresses it also is very helpful in his gameplay because he's not doing unnecessary movements, and he's really making sure to cover the rest of his body while only sending out his arm or his leg during his attacks. And then his attacks have a lot of range because he's making sure to extend them out and have good form. And yeah, so that explains why he just has so, like, you can't challenge his attacks except his Nair / Bear, but even then those are hard to challenge because they just gave him big hitboxes on that. And plus, hitboxes is basically only active while his legs are like open and like vulnerable, so it's hard to even hit him there. And yeah, honestly, if this character was a little bit faster all around, he'd be really good, like busted. I'm just imagining, like, make this character like run like 20% faster in the air, make like his attacks like all like 4 frames quicker in either startup or cooldown, probably more cooldown, and you'd have a ridiculous character. But just because this character is a little bit too slow, he's like just mid-tier. Wow, that's so interesting. Well, there you go, guys. That's Link.